Hey guys, Rasbora here with another video, and today we're talking Postscriptum. Postscriptum is alive. Well, not entirely, but it is alive to a capacity. So recently, Off-World Industries has fully acquired and made a Discord announcement in the official Discord. We're proud to announce the Postscriptum has been officially acquired by Off-World Industries, and will also be collaborating with Mercury Arts to bring new content, and updates to the game. So crazy. Absolutely insane. Mercury Arts are really good friends that we actually did an interview with a while back when Rhythmno was coming out, I believe. And we did a couple play tests with that. We were speaking to Cats and Snazzy Duckling in our previous podcast a long time ago. I'll link it right here. But we caught up with Cats and while we were playing some Postscriptum just recently. And we were walking through some new people in the chat at the time when we were streaming, like the difference between Hell Let Loose and a little bit of foreshadowing into like what's to come with Postscriptum. So have a listen.
For the guys who are like Hell Let Loose, I would just say it's like the graphics aren't that great at the moment. It's something we want to address in future. But gameplay-wise, it's less of a grind than Hell Let Loose. I would say it's more tactical. If I can say that, a bit more hardcore.
Yeah, I would agree entirely.
So if you find Hell Let Loose easy, maybe try Postscriptum and you'll realize running across open fields is a bad idea any day of the week. But there's a lot of work needs doing to really get the game back up and running. And all I can say is, we've got a team of about 15 guys. Animators, level designers, modelers, all of us have got thousands of hours in game. We understand some of the core gameplay isn't great. We understand people don't like stuff like the canteen. We want to address it. We want to make the game more accessible while keeping the great stuff like the gunplay, the special effects, the sound effects, all the good stuff that makes it addictive. I mean, look at all these vehicles that you've got. The mobility that you have in this is totally different to Hell Let Loose, which is more, drive to the front line and then your infantry. For this, you can be a lot more mechanized, really.
So Cats is from Mercury Arts. So little background is Mercury Arts worked on some of the mods that became like part of the game, right? Rhythmno and what was the other one?
Malame was the original, where we brought in the German Fallschirmjäger from early war. We brought in the New Zealanders, so like the Anzacs really as well, which was quite cool. And they're both 4 kilometer by 4 kilometer maps. Another big difference: PS maps are really open. Hell Let Loose is designed to, like the level design is designed to channel you into smaller areas. So if you think of like the Carentan and the hedgerows and stuff like that, it's designed to channel gameplay, whereas PS is, I mean, you can't see my screen, but if you're looking around, it's really open. It's more sandbox for that combined arms approach, really, is what you're getting. So yeah.
So pretty interesting stuff coming from Postscriptum. I love the game. I do have my own issues with some of the core gameplay mechanics in it, but it seems like the developers are pretty well in tune with what works, what doesn't work, especially, again, just my experience with some of the developers. They truly play the game, which is really cool. Start off as modders. So I'm really rooting for the best. We had a long playthrough, probably like 4 hours of playing through with myself and Fresh Baked Goods, and we had a good little chat. It's not like an official Razcast, but I figured you guys would go ahead and like it and enjoy the listen to. We kind of walk through our thoughts of where Postscriptum is, where it really needs to go, and some sort of plan that they would need to work out to really bring new players in and make the game profitable again. So sit back, relax, enjoy some of the gunplay we had, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you guys going to come back to Postscriptum? Do you want it to succeed? Do you not like it and you never want it to succeed? Let us know. It comes to a point where it's like for me, the realism is too much at
Too much of a
times.
simulator. Too much of a simulator.
Yeah, like it needs to be a little more gameplay oriented. Like the drinking, I mean, the drinking itself, right? It's not realistic
dumb.
at all anyway. So
So
it doesn't
dumb.
really make any sense
Yeah.
regardless. And so you can't really make that argument where it's like, "Oh, no, that's realistic." It's not. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like in those like points, it has to be a little more rounded off to be a little more approachable. I think the spawns need to be more approachable. I think yeah, like the gunplay is a little, it's good, but it's just like needs to be a little refined, I think. But
Yeah, it's tough, man. Postscriptum is still very much postscriptum. I hate the whole rally system that you need to have teammates around you to rally. So it's like if your SL's the last one alive, then you're already fucked. Like
I think that's okay. I think what I
It's
don't like
frustrating.
is that you have to continuously refresh it. That is
that's
so
another dumb.
stupid. It's like get rid of the chores. Make it more gameplay oriented, you know?
I'm always a big fan of getting rid of chores and getting players quicker to actually playing the game. And that's just, this game just doesn't do that well.
Yeah. Agreed.
A lot of downtime.
Yeah. Just get rid of the chores, focus a little more on gameplay aspect. But and then you have to integrate it with something like squad, I think. Like you have to integrate it. You cannot I don't think, maybe it's just me, I don't think you can bring this game back by adding more content at this point, because the market share is already so saturated with Hell Loose and Squad. It would be another investment people would have to make just for this game. And I don't think, not being a new title, that would be a thing you could do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As a new title, if there was a new Postscriptum, yes, at that point. But it's already an established game. Once you hit those peak players, I don't think you bring them back. Unless you're Fortnite, I guess. But Fortnite, like, all they did was just, revert everything back entirely. But they're a free-to-play game, too. That's another thing to consider.
Yeah.
This isn't, And it's a mil sim, which is even more of a niche. So bring the players into it by integrating with Squad, I think, is the key.
Figure out if they're either going to grow the game or just revive it, because the game was never, I mean, you look at Steam charts, it was never popular. Like, it only had 4 months in the last 5 years where it was over 1,000 average players, and one of those is launch month. So it's like, if they're cool with that low player count and they want to just do that again, then like, sure, add more content. But if they're actually trying to like grow the game, like, they gotta change some stuff. Yeah.
Frank brings a good point. He says, it's been a small community of us and we've been going strong. It's nice to see this effort, but I do fear of the game changing too much as I've grown attached to the game over the years. Right.
It's up to the devs. Yeah, it's up to them. Like, they might not change anything. They might just add content and be cool with a low player count.
But my question, where's the budget coming from?
Dude, I don't know. They're going to market the game again, I guess.
It's all free. It's free, like, content, right? So
yeah,
unless it's actual paid DLC, no one's
how many more people are you gonna get to buy Postscriptum that don't have it? Like, that's correct. That's like, a lot of people already own this game. Everyone I see is just like, I'm reinstalling it. I'm not buying it.
Right. So like, those sales have already been made. Like, OWI is not making any more money.
What is the reason? Like, why would players come back to this? Like, it's like, you have to really knock it out of the park and get these players in quick to really love this game. Because there's no grind to be had, like there's no unlocks or anything like that.
Right,
like,
that's another good point.
I'm not saying this game should have it. I'm just saying they need to figure out a way to like keep people around and really, make it user friendly. And it's a really fine line to walk. Yeah, I mean, it's just really the route that the devs want to go down. I hope they make it clear. Like, I hope they're really upfront about it and make it clear on what they want to do and where they want to take this game, if they want it to be more of the same, if they want to make big changes. I hope they're really clear about that and really paint a good picture of what their plans are.
Yeah, I really hope the success of Postscriptum. I mean, like, I, again, love the game. I think it's a great game. I think it's different than Hell Loose, but I think it does a lot of things well that I wish Hell Loose did. Like, again, the audio and SFX, if that wasn't Hell Loose would be like a fucking AAA game.
Like, for
insanely.
Sure. Yeah. This game is just straight eye and ear candy, dude.
Oh,
it's pretty
absolutely.
Awesome.
So yeah, I mean, and like the content too, the amount of content that they have, people don't realize how many fucking tanks are in this game.
That's a pretty insane amount.
insane. Go ahead and check out the Discord. Hopefully, we'll have the podcast the next week. It's usually Saturdays, so stay tuned. I'll post it in my Discord. Take it easy, guys.
Bye.